Hi, I'm Elizabeth Dionne. I've lived in Belmont with my husband and 4 children since 2011. We live on Wellesley Road, which is a really beautiful place to be. I became involved in town government really in 2016 when I ran for the Warrant Committee, and that was at the strong encouragement of Sumner Brown and Judy McSwain, who are in the neighborhood, and they had been really, really helpful in helping me understand how the town works and how to access town government. Really enjoyed that. A year later, actually was appointed to the Warrant Committee, which is the fiscal watchdog that advises town meeting on budget matters every year. And then a year after that, joined the Community Preservation Committee, in part just as the Community Preservation Committee was feeling its way as a relatively new committee. There sometimes was some tension between the Warrant Committee and the Community Preservation Committee, and happily, I think the two communities work very well, and that's nobody's fault. It was just how things were happening. Have really enjoyed working on the Community Preservation Committee. I think people who've reached out to me will know that my goal is, how can we get to yes? What can we do to make this happen? We can't always do everything everybody wants, but what can we do? And as a committee, I really have enjoyed working with my fellow committee members. We're very collaborative, very civil, very gracious. And to be honest, Select Board was not on my radar. I had assumed and hoped that Adam Dash would run again. And when he announced that he wouldn't, immediately several people called and asked if I'd consider it. And it's funny because just 8-9 months ago, I was Roy Epstein's treasurer saying, I am never running for this position. What changed? What changed is the Collins Center report. What changed is the fiscal cliff that we're facing and some really serious challenges. And there always needs to be a mixture of short-term response and then mid and long-range planning. I also served on the Long-Term Capital Planning Committee, which is going to be part of the solution as well. The Belmont needs to look ahead. But the look ahead is not just what we need to rebuild and what we need to spend. The look ahead also needs to be, what can we do in terms of reasonable development that will change our mix of taxation right now, which is roughly 95 residential, 5% commercial. We can't fund a world-class school system on that. We need to find new sources of revenue. So I'm really committed to at least being part of that planning process.